Child. So, what's up, y'all? What's going on? This your girl Tamara, and you're watching Southern Reality TV. Okay, before we get into the, the drama, let's start off with the most important. I hope all y'all had a great weekend. My weekend was fabulous. It was Father's Day yesterday, so I hope y'all show some type of appreciation to y'all daddies. Okay? And a little bit about my weekend, what I do. I cooked yesterday. I cooked some black-eyed peas. I cooked some baked chicken, some neck bones, some macaroni and cheese, some cornbread. I went in. Okay, just to let y'all know, I went in. But, my cousin, sister, and brother, they came over here, chat. It was loud as I don't know what. But, it was a good day. It was a good day. So, that was my day. I did not, speaking of being in the A, I did not want to watch the show before, because it was on the internet. I wanted to watch it when it came on. I want to support my town, my city. Watch it when it came on, when it premiered on television. Watch it with the rest of America, and just do my whole thing. It was a lot of people, a few YouTubers that came on here and did their review and got it on now and knocked it on out. I didn't even watch that. I wanted to see it for the first time today. So that's what I did. Anyway. Starts off with Mona Scott. She doing her little introduction, her little monologue or whatever, and we seeing different still shots and captions of the cast or whatever. And so at first I'm like, hold up, I thought this was Love and Hip Hop. I'm thinking I'm about to watch some damn low budget TV, some low budget ass movie that's on BET or something. I'm like, look, this is not no fucking soap opera. Can we bring it on already? Okay. So they finally start, and we meet Stevie J, which was the ex of Eve. He's, a songwriter, producer, whatever, etc., etc. And we meet his girl / baby mama, Mimi. Now, Stevie J, just in the first, minute, we found out that Stevie J is a D-O-G, a dog, okay? So, cheating-ass dog, might I add. Okay, so he's trying to move his girl out to Douglasville because he don't want her in sight of his foolery and his, cheating and shit. Cheating. I was trying to make up a word, but I couldn't find it. So she like, I already see what's going on. I don't want to move all out here in, in the outskirts so you can do your thing. No, I want to be watching, like watching, dog. Okay? Like, I need to be watching my property. So he like, no, baby, I want to give you this home so you can have a home for you and my child, and da-da-da-da, and lies. And at first I was like, girl, you better take that house, honey. You just, you make sure you have fun out in the country. Don't be lonely and all desperate and bored. You give yourself some type of entertainment. But then I was like, no, why she gotta settle and live all the way out in Douglasville when she can stay just where she at in the city, be able to hang with her friends, be in the spotlight, do her thing. Well, she won't follow for that. She said, give me a little minute, let me think about it. We move on. We meet Erica, and Erica is the girlfriend / baby mama of Lil Scrappy. Lil Scrappy is, hip hop artist. He's a rapper, and he hasn't really been doing too much lately, but he's had a few songs out. He's not no one hit wonder. Okay, so Scrappy, we meet Scrappy, and they have been together for like on and off for 10 years. And then y'all like, 10 years? Hold on, what about Diamond? Yes, I'm getting to that. Hold on. So they was together at first, and I guess they were like high school sweethearts. And then he started having relations with Diamond. She found out about it. It was in the media that him and Diamond was together. They kind of split up, of course. He was with Diamond. They was monogamous, I guess. And then Diamond gave him a little taste of his own medicine and chose to be with Soulja Man. And yes, I said Soulja Man because, y'all, Soulja Man, he may not put out the best hits, but that boy right there, he ain't no boy, okay? So she went on to be with Soulja Man. So Scrappy got a little, he got a little upset about that, and they kind of broke up, but then they kind of got back. I don't know, child. It was just a whole bunch of drama that I didn't really care about. So now him and Erica is back together. obviously we know what that's about. He all hurt and stuff, and his ego all shot, and he needs somebody that's gonna caress him and make him feel better as a man. Well, Erica, I don't really know what to think about her. It's like, okay, she went back to Scrappy, and obviously you can see that he just, a man can't be lonely. A man can't be by himself for too long. So obviously you can see that he just wanted somebody. So he went back to his baby mama because he knew her. He was comfortable with her. She was gonna take him back. But then it's like when she speaks and when she talks, then you see that she's really not trying to fall for the BS. She's not blind, but it's like she's trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what she's gonna do. Child, life is too short, okay? It's just too short for me. But that's what she's trying to do. That's what I guess she's just trying to figure out what she want to do. If she really want to be with this man or not. Because Scrappy all upset because he ain't getting enough affection. Because he all shot because Diamond been with Soldier Man. Well, that's what's going on with them. It's just a whole bunch of trust issues. So in the first 10 minutes, we find out that can't nobody trust nobody. Okay? Moving on. We meet K. Michelle. And let me just say this right now. On episode 1, Love and Hip Hop ATL episode 1. That's going to be my favorite. Anyway, so, yeah, we meet K. Michelle, and she's just, introducing herself. Basically, that's it. Really. And we, she has a child. We find out about all that and whatever. So then we move on, and we go back to Mimi. So Mimi, that's Stevie J girl. Mimi went and met up with her friend, or they was at somebody's house, I don't know, child. And they was sitting down and they was talking, and then all of a sudden the friend started crying because she's so upset because she don't understand why Mimi dealing with Stevie J and all his bullshit and all his cheating and all his lies. And I was just like, okay, look, I don't know about Mimi, but I've only known your man personally for 5 minutes, and I can already tell that he is a dog. Like, he is a straight up player for the Himalayas, okay? Like, he don't give a damn, okay? I've already met him for 5 minutes, and I can already tell that. So you've been with him for how long? And you still trying to figure out what you want to do in this relationship? Child. Anyway, so the friend was all upset. Moving on. So then we get back to Stevie J, and we are introduced to Josephine. What? We're gonna call her JoJo, okay? So we're introduced to JoJo, and JoJo come in the studio with her little short shorts, and there was some cute shorts, and my thighs didn't have a mind of their own. I be in them, but so she come in with her little short shorts and giving us a whole bunch of just everything. I don't know what she was giving us. I kind of was feeling a little bit Rihanna, but I don't want to put Rihanna like that. So I'm not even going to scratch that, okay? Pretend like I ain't even say that. I don't know, but we meet JoJo. And JoJo come in, and she, doing a little bit of modeling, and Stevie done pat on her ass, and I'm like, I knew. I could see right through you, Stevie. I knew you was a dog. I knew it. So then she sit down and she got her little legs wide open, and she just sitting back like she just ready for him to pounce on it or something. And they're talking, and he's they talking about their business because she's supposedly his artist. So he's the manager. So they talking about their team or whatever they gonna do, and then she starts to talk, and it's this. I'm not really sure what she is. Like, she giving us a little bit of Jamaican, then she giving us a little bit of Spanish, then she giving us a little bit of ATL. That dirty South slang. I don't really know, but all I know is that JoJo and Stevie are doing something. At this point, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they screwing all and up and down the studio, okay? So then she says, after I thought what I thought, she says in her accent that I'm not quite sure, what it is, but she said, Stevie give me much more than you wanna fuck on me. And I was like, hold up, rewind, because y'all was on DVR. Did she just say what I thought? Stevie give me more than, he wanna fuck on me. I was like, this bitch. Though this bitch did, she know me on the show. So then she say, he don't just fuck my body, he fucks my brains. And I was like, this bitch is so fucking slow. I said, okay, so I already know what direction we going in. We going in some trifling foolery. Okay. So she begins to do her entertaining. He get up and she dancing and she doing a little bit of rapping, singing, something she was doing. And I'm like, okay, so that's Samaya. Y'all, they can't. Anyway, so moving on from JoJo, because we got a lot on her, okay? Mama D, we meet Mama D, and it's Scrappy's mama. And Mama D is going out of Frankie, Mama Jones, and Mama D. I think Mama D is probably you know what? It don't even matter. But Mama D, we meet Mama D, and Mama D used to be a pimp, and she used to sell dope. And that's Mama D. Mama D introduced us to her home, and she gets doing a little bit of renovating, and she tell us that she going off because the contractors ain't doing what they supposed to do, and she talking about they ain't did the amenities, and I'm like, yes, the amenities. And they supposed to have put shellac. And I'm like, yeah, she said shellac, and then I'm like, who y'all got working for y'all? Some crack smokers? And I'm like, okay, Mama D is a nutcase. We can tell. Mama D is out there. And she far away, and I can't reach her. But it's somebody that I like. I don't know what it is, but it's something about her that keeps me watching. And so Mama D, like I said, was a pimp, and she used to sell dope. And she kind of got like split personalities, it seemed. Like 1 minute she is just like real calm and articulate, and then the next minute she just but that's what we like on these shows. So Mama D is alright with me, okay? In that order, okay? So then we move on. Mama D done went in on Diamond and told the world how much her cootie stank. And I'm like, Mama D, shout out to Much Love, because Much Love said that all Diamond need is some peppermint soap. And if Much Love said it, then there you go. Go ahead and follow that advice, Diamond. Okay? But Mama D went in. She do not like Diamond, and thank God Diamond chose not to be on the show, because Mama D probably would have whooped her ass a couple times. Anywho, so we go back to K Michelle, and K Michelle meets up with Rashida. Y'all know Rashida. She's also a rapper. She's an artist out there in the hip hop world. And K Michelle tells us about how she was, met this guy. She don't say who the guy is, but based on what the blogs say, allegedly is Memphis. But he denied that he whooped up on her. But y'all know how that go. And she's talking about how she was with him, her man. He had big muscles and he was so good looking, and she fell in love. She fell in love with him, and they was just so happy. And then all of a sudden he just flipped out on her and beat her to death and just really went in on her. And she said that she was signed with Jive Records, and basically that they thought she was crazy because after all this had happened, she kind of like lost herself and she had went out of control because she was trying to get out of this situation. Y'all, it's a whole bunch of drama, honey. Whole bunch of drama. She was crying and stuff, and I just couldn't keep up. I was like, what are these people? Where do they find these people? Anywho, so that's what's going on with K Michelle. So she's just trying to get herself together. She's really just trying to, kickstart her career again. She wants to be out there and she wants her name to be out there, and I support her. I like K Michelle, so that's alright with me. Okay, so then we go back to Mama D and Erica. And Erica, like I told y'all, was Lil Scrappy's baby mama / girlfriend at this moment. So Erica go over to Mama D house, and Mama D telling her, my baby, he wants some affection and Scrappy, and he not feeling that from you. And if you want to keep this man, if you love this man, you need to give him some affection, show him how much you care, and da 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 da. I understand you ain't got no affection, you don't know how to give affection because your mama, she was on crack, and she had you all around the drugs and stuff. And Erica like, hold on now, mama. Like, you're stepping over your boundaries. You don't know shit about my mama and what crack she was doing, okay? So let's slow it up. Let's slow it down. Let's rewind. Let's bring it back some, okay? Because you're tripping. You're crossing the line. They ain't got shit to do with you. And so somehow we get back on the diamond, and she talking about... no, first of all, Erica told her, do you want your son to turn out like you, fornicating and lonely? So I was like, I thought they was about to start fighting. And then all of a sudden, we get on Diamond. And she talking about how she the queen of the throne and she not getting up off her throne to somebody, replaces her that she feels comfortable with. And she going in for her son, y'all. She done talked about how she done got back mad at Diamond and we bringing up old emotions. And Erica asked her, did you take your meds today? And she said, no, I didn't take it today. And I'm like, girl, Mama D is an actress. Mama D is an actress. She's giving us so much. I don't even know what to do. Okay? I don't even know how to take it all. I don't know. So I'm just gonna move on. Moving on. That's what happened with Mama D. So then, y'all, I'm exhausted already. So then we get to Stevie and Mimi, and they at the restaurant, and they talking, and she asked him, why don't you just, because they still talking about where they gonna stay, who gonna stay who, and if she gonna go out to Douglasville and Marietta to go live. And she like, well, why don't you just put a studio in the home? Because he like, look, I need to be in the studio making my money now. And he was like, well, I can come home, but I won't be so creative at home. I need to be out to be creative. So I was a little confused. I was like, most people put studios in their home, so it can be, be, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Y'all help me out. So that it can be more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word, but I can't get it out. But anyway, he said he didn't want to have studio at the house because obviously he wanted to be out there and be free. So then he starts charming her and making her laugh and stuff, and then she goes to her little, her little private interview, and she's like, oh, it's just so hard to stay mad at him, and oh, Stevie, I love him, and oh, he cheating on me, but you know what, I can look past it now, right now, because he's just so sweet and sexy. Girl, you need to get it together. Okay? Because your man is slapping asses and knocking boots. Okay? Anywho, so then we move on. And we move on to, once again, Stevie J. So we already know that Stevie J is going to be the star of this show. He's going to be the star. He's going to bring the most drama, the most heat. So, because I done said Stevie J like how many times? Anyway, so we move on to Stevie J, and we are introduced to Carly. I don't remember her last name, but she's like, I think she's like from, like maybe from the islands or somewhere. and she's like a rapper slash songwriter, and she did a little, you know, a little bit for us, and I was like, okay, girlie, go ahead, girl. And she meets with JoJo and Stevie, and oh yeah, Carly's boyfriend is Anthony Reed, but that's, anyway, it's L.A. Reid's son. So they meet up, all the four of them meet up, and I'm trying to figure out, first of all, why was JoJo there, but child, I don't know, but she came out with her little, y'all seen it. That's all I got to say. Y'all seen it. And they sitting around, and JoJo is feeling Carly. She like, yeah, can y'all imagine us working together? And her little accent, and yeah, I am feeling her, and yeah, that's you know, she is hot. Yeah, she'll make you a lot of money, and you know, in this weird accent that I really can't tell what it is, but they're talking about, you know, doing a song together and doing their thing and whatever. They like each other. All four of them like each other. Then JoJo, they do a toast, and JoJo tells Stevie, you know, let me toast you and look into your eyes, because if I don't, then it'll be 7 years of bad sex. So that's, y'all remember that, 7 years of bad sex. The toast. Remember that. So then we move on to the next part. Oh yeah, Carly asked, you know, them, y'all, you know, y'all an item? And she was like, and JoJo was like, no, this is my manager. And so the other couple was like, you mean manager? But nobody actually really confirmed really what it was. So we know what that's about. Anyway, so we move on, and okay. Now, y'all, that was a whole lot. Yes, it was by itself. But it kind of was building it up to where we at this point. Okay? So here it is. So, we get to K Michelle's birthday party. We at K Michelle's birthday party. Carly know K Michelle. Carly is the girl from the islands who do the rap and singing. Her. Okay, then we have Mimi and Mimi's friend, and I think her name is like Ariane or something like that, and they come in. Mimi know Carly. What a coincidence. So they hug, and they, oh yeah, girl, you big girl. And so they sit down, and all of a sudden they toasting or whatever, and Carly like, girl, make sure you look at me in my eyes, girl, because that's 7 years of bad sex if we don't. Girl, did I tell you about JoJo, honey? JoJo, girl, she stands by her man. That is a ride or die. That's a good woman right there. She love her man. And so they like, ooh, her man is Stevie J. Excuse me, who? Stevie J, that's her man. Okay, so the friend was like, hold up, wait, what? No, first she said JoJo name. And so the girls was like, hold up, wait, who? JoJo. And so then they said, her man is Stevie J. And so they was like, no, that's not her man. No, yeah, that's her man. No, that's not her man. That's my man. So Carly right there, just took a foot and pulled it out of mouth. Because that's what she had just did. Stuck her whole foot in her mouth. Carly, you gotta learn how to observe, honey. Stop running your mouth. Is you gonna be the Susie of the show? Child. So, Carly done spilled the entire cup of tea. And the champagne, and the wine, and the alcohol, and the mixed drinks, and everything else that was on the table. She spilled it. And so, guess who walks in? Stevie J and Miss JoJo. They walk in, and they walked in like they was the baddest couple in the club. Not saying that they were, but that's just how they walked in. That was their demeanor. And so Mimi is sitting right there. So then he go over to Mimi, and he giving his girl a hug. And so she looking at him like and so he like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And he already knew what that was about, because he was like, look, my girl is giving me the evil eye. I need to go pull it to the side. And pull it to the side. So then he pull her to the side, and they talk or whatever. And they talking. And so then all of a sudden, we have the scene with JoJo and Mimi talking. And JoJo telling her, you know, girl, because I'm just not real big on the trust. My trust is like this big. And, you know, I just can't, you know, deal with this. You know, I really do not trust him. I just do not. My patience. I just do not have the patience for the trust. And so JoJo was like, you do not trust your man? Like, that's your man. Like, he is going to be a man. Like, I mean, you don't trust your man? Like, we gonna, you know, he is a man, and a man gonna do what a man do. You know, and if you don't like it don't matter, because I'm still gonna be with him. I'm still gonna work with him. We still gonna fuck. We still gonna be together. And if you have not caught us, you can't say shit to me about nothing. You know, because that's your man. I was like, this bitch done laid it all out for her. She done wrote up a little blog and pasted it right onto her face. Yes, I said faced. There you go, right there. There you go. She just told you in a nutshell what it was. What you gonna do, Mimi? What you gonna do? Well, that went right over Mimi's head, because Mimi just looked at her like she, you know, was still talking. And that pretty much was it. Just then all of a sudden it was another scene. I don't know how it gets to these points, but then there was another scene, and Stevie J sitting in the middle. Then he got, you know, JoJo sitting right there, Mimi sitting right here, and then Mimi friend right there. And they sitting up together like they about to take a little picture or whatever, and Carly on the other side, and JoJo going at Carly like, you know, you did this on purpose. You are getting a kick out of this, aren't you? Like, you are kicking out of this. You know. And Carly was like, bitch, that's what I saw. Y'all was kissing. I saw y'all kissing. Y'all was together. Y'all was doing y'all thing. And Carly and JoJo like, you see a kiss? Like, you not see me kiss him, okay? Like, you don't know what you see in your eyes. And Stevie was like, she saw us kiss on the lips. She started shit. We already know what that meant, right? Okay. So then the friend like, you know what? She come over, she hear what happened. She like, no, let's go. She get Mimi. She like, no, let's go. And Mimi still sitting there like, no, I don't trust. Oh, and so she finally get up. Stevie about to run after her, and then JoJo get up and throw her drink, cause she like, I'm about to shut this shit down right now. And Stevie kind of looked like, why the fuck you throw your drink at me? And then she like, no, you need to get it together. You need to get it straight. Like, you need to check her and you need to get this shit together. Like, nigga, you better bring your ass back on over here, because me and you came together. So he came back, and then they walked out the club together, and somehow a drink was thrown on to JoJo, and they started kind of bickering or whatever. And then Mimi, remember Mimi's still out there, so Mimi, he go out there to go check on Mimi, and then he talked to Mimi for a second, and JoJo go get in the car, and then he get in the car with JoJo. And so then Mimi go to the car, because she's like, oh hell no, he ain't getting in the car with that bitch. And then Mimi get to the car, and then she opened the door like, what the fuck is this shit? And JoJo just sitting there like, this some bullshit. All I want to do is get fucked and go make my make-believe records. And so he jump out the car. I was looking for you. Like, bitch, I know she's stupid, but she ain't that stupid, Stevie. So, but he could tell her that type of stuff, because obviously she ain't getting it. Okay, so then he get out and he talking to her, and he like, look, I gotta make my money. Like, I can't be sitting here arguing with you and going back and forth. I gotta make my money. He tired of the bullshit already. He like, look, I gotta make my money. Okay. And so she like, I can't believe you're doing this, and you don't need to go to her, and and going off and keep going off over them. Child, he wanna go screw her. Okay. So then JoJo gets tired of the bullshit, and she calling him at this point, calling up Stevie like, what the fuck you about to do, nigga? You know, and so JoJo pick up the phone. Hold on, this her. Hold on, Mimi, this her. So he picking up the phone, and then JoJo said, fuck it, and she get out the car, and she like, look, we gotta go, honey. You need to get your emotions all wrapped up. Hold on, wait. Honey, you need to just like, your emotions need to get together, and like, cause we going and we making money, boo. Like, if you can't handle it, then you just need to get out the kitchen. And so JoJo was like, Stevie was like, I want you to go with me. I want you, cause she was like, she don't need to go, cause I don't like her attitude. Like, she don't need to go. She go home with that attitude. And she like, look, we need to go, Stevie, because I want to get fucked. And I want to make my believe records. And I'm the one that's bringing in the pussy and the money. She not doing nothing but emotional. So she get back in the car, and Stevie get back in the car. And the friend looking at Mimi like, bitch, you stupid. And that's what happened, y'all. Like I said from the beginning, I got my favorite that I already know what that is, K Michelle, and then I got the people that I know gonna be about that bullshit. I know I don't really want to be hard on Mimi. I really don't want to be hard on Mimi, and I gotta think that she did not see what was going on, what we saw. But we saw it in the first 10 minutes, so I'm pretty sure she has known about this type of stuff for a long time now, especially since she don't trust already. So I don't really know. I don't want to judge Mimi, because we've all been in a situation where we've been stupid, dumb, plumb, stupid. I don't really know what to say. But when you put yourself on a reality show, you are putting yourself out there to get judged by people. And it's by far not Mimi's fault. But it's just, you know, you are blind. Like, you have like glasses on. You have the big blinders, you have the big shades, you have everything in front of your vision. Like, you cannot see, obviously. So we'll see what happens with them. It's gonna be hot, y'all. It's gonna be heated on this show, as we can tell. We got a lot to do. JoJo is all up in Stevie, like she is running things. You can tell with that whole thing, she's running it. She's running it. I don't know who's playing who, because the relationship is so fucked up. I don't know who playing who. Mimi need to get out of that shit before she catch some, honey, because it ain't safe, okay? He's playing for the wrong team, okay, boo? And you don't want to be part of that, okay? So Mimi, run fast and run fast in a hurry. All right, but y'all, I'm about to get on up out of here. Once again, if I haven't said it, this will be the first time. But please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to know what y'all feeling. I want to know what y'all, what y'all think about Love and Hip Hop. And I will see y'all later. Peace.